Hi guys, it's me again, and today I have a really big announcement to make. So as you can probably see behind me, there is lots of different rabbit stuff. Yes, I did. I bought a rabbit and I would love to show her to you. So this is her new setup. This thing here, you can see, we've literally only just made today. It is my favourite thing. It's literally a hidey house that she can get up using the ramp here. I'll do a whole video, a whole clip of this so you can see it, but she has a ramp here that she can get up. So this is Sky, and she is a Lop cross. I think that she is a cross between a English Spot because of her colorations. Yeah, good girl. I found her on the website of the RSPCA, and she has behavioural issues, which my last rabbits were feral and they didn't like people at all. So I was like, I was perfectly able to deal with those problems. She was found at the RSPCA. She was there for a long time. She was with her foster for a year, I think, and she was there obviously a bit longer than that. And the minute I saw her picture, I actually wasn't thinking of having her to begin with. There was a few other rabbits that I saw that I was more interested in, and the original one that I was looking at, Dusty, she went, which, you know, I was perfectly fine with that because I wasn't quite ready at that time to have a rabbit, and I hope that she's gone to an absolutely amazing home. But I did look over Sky and she wasn't my first choice, because I wasn't sure if I was able to deal with the behavioural issues, and then it just clicked and I was like, well, I had rabbits with behavioural issues before, why wouldn't I do the same again? Why wouldn't I have another rabbit that needs help, that has been there for so long? And her photo on the RSPCA did not do her justice at all. And her fosterer ended up sending me a video of her, and I felt absolutely head over heels in love with her. She was absolutely gorgeous. Aren't you? Yeah. She is surprisingly a lot more friendly than I first thought. Yes, she thumps. She likes to do that when you're not paying her enough attention. But she's a lot more friendly, and she really loves people. She'll come running up to you for a fuss when she wants it, obviously, not when you want to give her a fuss, when she wants a fuss. And currently I have an X-pen out for her, but I will be free roaming her in my shed when I move in. But I'm having litter training problems at the moment, so hence why she's in a smaller confined area. I mean, I say smaller, she has the X-pen, which is the floor space, but she's not allowed up on the sofa, or she's not allowed any further into the shed than the X-pen, because I want her to basically be litter trained before I let her free roam. So if you guys have any suggestions for litter training, that would be really appreciated, because at the moment I'm putting sawdust in the bottom, because that's all I have at the moment, and then I put hay on the top, because I know that rabbits they go to the toilet when they eat, usually with hay. I've been recommended that, but she just doesn't. She kind of goes, and she's neutered. She is neutered, so that has happened at the RSPCA. But she's still not litter training well. She tends to poo everywhere, but she does pee in her box, which is one thing that I have to give her credit for. She does pee in her box, but she just doesn't poo in her box, which is very frustrating. And I have to come in and clean up loads after. But yeah, if anyone could give me suggestions on how to do that, that would be really appreciated. And same with harness training. I would like her to be harness trained. Obviously, if she really doesn't want to, that's fine, and I won't pursue it. But like the beginning, how do you do it to begin with? With my last two and their harnesses, I basically just put it on them, and they didn't really care in the end, and they just kind of let anything that was to happen. But she's a little bit more feisty, and I had to fight with my last two a fair amount to be able to get them used to it. Once they're used to it, they've had no problems, but I don't know, I don't want to have that fight again, if that makes any sense. I don't want to have that, initial fight. And she has had it on before. The putting on is the problem. Once it's on, she has no problem with it. She loves digging and running around the garden. And this is the harness I've got. It's a tiny dog one that kind of just sits over like a step-in harness. And I have had it on her and she was perfectly fine with it, but once it was on, but it was the getting on, and I don't know whether or not you can see that, but she's chewed it there. She's chewed it somewhere else as well. There. Missing a bit there. But that was only when I was putting it on her. Once it was on her, she was perfectly fine. I have these leads. Ta-da. They're really long. They're chewable, they're cheap. I bought them so that if she did chew them, it's not the end of the world because they're cheap. But again, with the suggestions of that, it would be really appreciated if someone could tell me what I'm supposed to be doing with that. This is the first free roam bunny I've ever had, so it's a little bit all new. I did my research on how to start it, but it's not really going anywhere since litter training isn't really going anywhere. Is it? No. Absolutely adorable, and a photo on the RSPCA. Oh well, I'm sorry. Will you stop it, please? You done? See? Does that for attention. That's all she does. She does that until you give her attention. And then she stops. I'm sorry. Was I not fussing you enough? Was I? She's about 3 years old. So she was at the rescue centre for a large proportion of that. She's super soft. She is really, really soft, and will tell you when she doesn't like something, as you can probably tell from the amount of time she is thumped, because I'm not giving her enough attention. She likes to do that, don't you? Or she'll nudge you, nudge your hand. Bunny! Bunny! What's this? Hello. Hello. So there's a light. There's her bowl.